Well, friends, welcome. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here, bringing you my daily diary. What did I do from Tuesday the 22nd of July through Thursday the 24th of July of 2025? Well, I was in my office Tuesday morning getting work done early at my desk. We had a number of email topics to deal with, conversations among the administration, planning meetings, that is, getting ready for those. Same thing with some regular maintenance on our building, some communication from staff about that. Drafts of our next Priest for Life newsletter going out. We love to prepare those for you. Hope you're getting those in the mail. Scripture themes for our daily reflections, Radio Maria program that we have on every week. Work on our C4 organization, Pro-Life Vote. Work with Bishop Aubrey Shines, with whom I'll be doing more and more broadcasting and podcasting. And many domains that we have, really shoring those up and making them even more effective for you. We have literally close to 1,000 domains, website domains, by which we serve different aspects of the pro-life cause. I was working on some of those things at my desk, and we had our morning staff briefing. And then we had a series of meetings, administrative meetings, with the man who, he actually lives in Nevada, but he's part of our team, has been for a long time, and he oversees our whole fundraising plan and activities, which are very professionally done. Our team is one of the best at not-for-profit fundraising, and we've worked with many other groups in the past, pro-life groups, Catholic groups, conservative groups. And so he arrived at about 9:30, and I had a day-long, all the way into the evening, planning meeting with him and one of the other members of our executive team. And these were very fruitful discussions, very positive. We got a lot of opportunities for growth, and we're taking advantage of them as best we can. So we met all morning. At 11:30, then I had another meeting with our executive director and another part of our administrative team for about 45 minutes. Then we went for lunch with our fundraising director and another member of the administration. We had lunch, came back. They did some work together, and then I did continued meetings with them during the course of the afternoon. And we met then up until about 5:30 in the evening, when then I then had a dinner business meeting continuing along the same lines with our fundraising manager right into the evening. The next day, we started out again with staff briefing, some work on my desk, some of the email work involved, administrative calls, some new video software that we're getting. One of my staff was advising me about that. A new promotional video about our interviews with bishops that we've had over the years, how they've strongly encouraged me in my pro-life commitment. Our radio show, we did some work on that, some updates about EWTN and promotion of our opportunities that I will have over these next few months to speak to pastors on a national level at some seminars, some work promotion of that. And then our fundraising manager came again, and we started morning meetings with him there in my office. Then I had to do a favor for our executive director, who's still recovering from her knee surgery, Janet. So I drove to Merritt Island, taking her, helping her by taking our mascots for their grooming. But in the meanwhile, while I was in the car, I was on the phone having these various meetings. Continued those meetings at my office. Then we had lunch at midday, again with our fundraising team, and met during the course of the afternoon. I went back also to my desk to do some work, here to the studio to do some taping. And then in the end of the day, we continued those business meetings over dinner, which brought us into the rest of the night. Then finally, Thursday the 24th was a day when I started out early, did some work at my desk, including things in regard to texting, that is, arranging for people to be able to text our hotline if they need healing after abortion. More work preparing for the seminars with pastors. More work regarding responding to your responses to our donor surveys. preparation and approval of email blasts and also faxes going out to all the churches across the country. And then after meeting with various staff, I drove again to Merritt Island, and I am assisting again our executive director who had an appointment in Orlando as she continues to recover from knee surgery. So I drove her there because we used that road time to meet with some of our staff over the phone, to make plans, to do project planning and whatnot, and discussions in the midst of having that appointment, picking up a few things at the store, and then coming back to Merritt Island, where we continued meeting later in the day. Meanwhile, also one of the phone calls that we had while driving was with our vice chairman. That was about a 45-minute administrative planning call, planning all kinds of projects and activities for Priests for Life to take place over the next 6 months or so. And then, once I got back from Merritt Island later in the day, I was ready to go to sleep, and I did after dinner. So that's what I did from July 22nd to 24th. I happily bring you these updates just as a way to thank God for giving me this work to do, which I never get tired of. I'm as joyful and energetic in doing it today as I was the very first day, and my focus hasn't changed for 32 years. I thank you for your support of this work. You make it possible, and I know you're also laboring hard for the unborn in whatever way God gives you the opportunity to do. I want to encourage you to continue doing it. And we will talk to you again soon.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, board member of Priests for Life. More money is being spent in America to kill babies in the womb than to save them. Together, we need to change that, and today I want to invite you to support our work at Priests for Life. Why ours rather than other groups? Because we have a unique team that helps lead in every arena of the fight against abortion, and we activate the churches where you find people who are most likely to get involved in that fight. To awaken a pastor about abortion is to awaken thousands of people he serves. We do not receive church funding or government grants. We rely on you for individual donations. We have a very high evaluation among charities and top security on our donation site, prolifegift.org. You can go there for a one-time gift or to become a monthly donor, or you can call us at 321-500-1000.
Follow him, Frank Pavone, Fr. Frank Pavone. He is the National Director of Priests for Life. Please go to priestsforlife.org.
Frank Pavone. Frank, thank you very much.